September 14th. If you are a stranger to prayer, you are a stranger to the greatest source of power known to human beings. Billy Sunday. Today's quote is from a sermon preached by Billy Sunday titled Teach Us to Pray. He ended the sermon with these words: "Every man and every woman that God has used to halt this sin-cursed world and set it going Godward has been a Christian of prayer." Martin Luther arose from his bed and prayed all night, and when the break of day came, he called his wife and said to her, "It has come." History records that on that very day King Charles granted religious toleration, a thing for which Luther had prayed. John Knox, whom his queen feared more than any other man, was in such agony of prayer that he ran out into the street and fell on his face and cried, "O God, give me Scotland or I'll die." And God gave him Scotland, and not only that, he threw England in for good measure. When Jonathan Edwards was about to preach his greatest sermon on sinners in the hands of an angry God, he prayed for days, and when he stood before the congregation and preached it, men caught at the seats in their terror, and some fell to the floor, and the people cried out in their fear, "Mr. Edwards, tell us how we can be saved." The critical period of American history was between 1784 and 1789. There was no common coinage, no common defense. When the colonies sent men to a constitutional convention, Benjamin Franklin, rising with the weight of his 80 years, asked that the convention open with prayer, and George Washington there sealed the bargain with God. In that winter in Valley Forge, Washington led his men in prayer, and he got down on his knees to do it. When the Battle of Gettysburg was on, Lincoln, old Abe Lincoln, was on his knees with God. Yes, he was on his knees from 5 o'clock in the afternoon till 4 o'clock in the morning, and Bishop Simpson was with him. Lord, teach us to pray. Today's prayer: Lord Jesus, forgive me for being a stranger to prayer. Thank you for this great privilege. May my prayers release your great power to bless the world.